Hey, what's up guys? My name is Ilyas and welcome to your 19th jQuery tutorial. And in this tutorial we are going to start creating a new project, and this is going to be a simple portfolio. So if you're an artist or a photographer, you can share your works with the others. But if you're just a normal person like me, not a photographer or an artist, you will have a nice and fancy way to share your pictures and your photographs with the others. So let's just go ahead and start creating a structure for our portfolio. So what we need, I already have the folder images, and I downloaded some images from the internet, and I'll provide you the link or a zip archive or something so you can download it as well. So for now we need a folder for the CSS styles. I usually separate them into folders, and the folder called JS for the JavaScript. And we also need an empty HTML document, of course, as well as empty CSS files and JavaScript. And we also need jQuery. So I'll just go ahead to the previous tutorials folder and copy the jQuery file, jQuery 1.9.1. So let's just go ahead and copy that and paste it to our work folder, to the JS folder actually. And then we, as I said, we need an empty HTML document, so I'm going to create one right here. I'll name it index.html. So now we have an empty HTML document, but we are still missing CSS and JavaScript. So just go ahead and create a new file, go to the CSS folder, call it style.css, and create a new file. Go to the JS folder and I'll name it script.js. So now we have HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and now we are ready to go. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and start writing the HTML code for our web page. And if you guys want only to learn jQuery, you can actually skip this tutorial and proceed right to the next one, because in this tutorial I will only create an HTML structure and some styles for the portfolio. But if you still want to have fun and learn how to create a web page with images and stuff very quick, you can follow along. So for the title, let's just go ahead and say jQuery portfolio. And when I usually start making a web page, I start from the top and go to the bottom. So the first thing I would create would be a header, and usually it's just a div element, and sometimes I just say its ID should be a header. And then we need something called a wrapper. So div ID equals wrapper, and inside of this wrapper we would have an UL element called portfolio, and inside of this UL elements we'll have just list elements. Well, UL stands for unordered list, and inside of this unordered list we can have list entries, and every list entry will be a picture. And let me count how many pictures we have. We have 6 plus 2, 8 pictures, so we can create 8 list entries. So now we have 8 list entries, and inside of every list entry we'll have an image tag. Image. Well, this alt property is not very relevant, but it's standard, so you usually would have this alt. And what this alt is, if your image cannot be loaded for some reason, the browser will display this image text, this text instead of the picture. So image, and let me rename the images real quick so that I can easily add them to the web page. I'll just go ahead and do like this. 7 and 8. Yep. And now we can say images. I'll just copy this images, paste it everywhere, and image 1, image 2, image 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and don't forget to add the extension, which is JPG. So hold on. Now if we take a look at our web page, we will see all these pictures listed like this. Of course, we don't want to have them like so. We'll create a better way for it. And this is something what we are going to do in the next tutorial. So in the next tutorial, I hope we'll finish the user interface, I mean the appearance of the portfolio. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next tutorial, and thanks for watching.